specifically enjoy this reading, they're dissatisfied over the fact that you're better off without them. Okay? As simple as that. I don't know why I'm specifically feeling that if there is a third party or there is someone else in their reality with them at this moment, they're dissatisfied with that person. Because in their energy, we have the Four of Wands and the Four of Cups right next to each other. Dissatisfaction and some sort of relationship. Right? With the Four of Pentacles, they're still holding on to you a little bit too tight. 4, 4, 4. With the Death, they don't enjoy that the change that you're creating does not involve them. Okay? But you're not going to play with somebody that doesn't know how to offer you stability. Let's dive into the reading. Okay, guys. I want to do a little bit of the Lulu reading. Why not? I want to see if they're still on their, if you're still on their mind, if they still miss you, and if they're coming back. Right? Why do I say if they miss you, if they think about you, if they're coming back? Why? Because to a certain extent, we have to add reality to these readings, right? We first have to see if the first part matches. If that part matches, stay. If it doesn't, move on. A better reading will always find you. We have the Queen of Cups. I'm not reading reversals with this deck, guys. We have we have the Moon. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. And then we have the Temperance. You're feeling good without them. Okay? You're feeling good without them. And the reason that you're feeling good without them is because with the Five of Cups being an underlying energy, I feel like you already went through the pain. You already went through the pain. You already went through the acknowledgement of, you know what? It's over. Ya pasó. I can't do much about it anymore. Right? But with the Five of Cups, I feel like you were in pain. I feel like you did cry. I feel like you did hit your pillow. I feel like you did ask yourself, why did you let a fool into your reality and mess with you so dearly? Okay? With the Queen of Cups, though, I feel like you found a sense of purpose outside of this relationship, meaning that you're feeling a lot better. And you're feeling a lot better because you're putting back into you. What does that mean? What does it mean you're putting back into you? It means that with the Queen of Cups, I feel like you are now in this humongous mindset of not nurturing anybody, right? Not nurturing your friends, not nurturing your family, not nurturing your new love. Your new love is you. Okay, that's who your new love is. And I feel like with the Moon being right next to it, it took you a while to realize your worth. Okay, it took you a hot minute to realize how independent, how strong, how stable you have been creating. The stability you have been creating. Doesn't matter if you're a guy, doesn't matter if you're a girl. But the reason I say you're no longer going to give to people is because we have the Six of Pentacles right here. And the Six of Pentacles usually signifies giving to people, right? And with the Temperance, I feel like the more you give, the less balanced you become and the less things become better. Okay, so right now I feel like you're also trying to rebrand yourself. Like you're trying to completely change things about you. You want to lose weight. You want to gain more muscle. You want to eat healthy. You want to dye your hair. You want to try some sort of new makeup look if you're a girl. If you're a guy, you want to try a new cologne. I don't know why I'm specifically feeling that. But right now you're completely changing. And that's being shown, and the universe is offering you so much, right? But I want to acknowledge that we came to this reading to see if they're still thinking about you, if they're still missing you, if you are still on their mind, right? We have the Two of Swords. We have the Three of Pentacles as well. We have the Four of Wands and we have the Four of Cups. Okay? Remember, I gave you guys a warning of a little bit of delusion. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Four of Wands. And then we have the the Four of Pentacles. Okay. They're holding on a little bit too tight to you. Okay? And I don't know why I feel like it was them that walked away from the relationship, or it was them that walked away from this situation. And I feel like you blocked them, or I feel like you were definitely in this energy of just not really willing to put up with their crap anymore, or not really willing to put up with them anymore, right? With the Two of Swords, though, and the Four of Cups, they're feeling very dissatisfied not being with you, or they're feeling very dissatisfied without you in their life. Okay? Remember, I said I was going to give you guys a little bit of the Lulu. The reason I say a little bit dissatisfied without you in their life is because you have to acknowledge that the Four of Cups means dissatisfaction, and also means not being okay with where you're at in life. And with the Two of Swords, talking about making a decision, creating some sort of decision, right? So maybe right now in their mind, they're weighing their pros and cons on what should they do next when it comes down to you with the Four of Cups, right? And with the Four of Wands, they see you as some sort of peace offering, or they see you as some sort of mental peace, right? And the Four of Pentacles, they're specifically holding on tight to that. They're holding on tight to the fact that you did bring them some sort of balance and you did bring them some sort of mental peace into their reality. But we do also have to acknowledge that while you were in this relationship, you were in this connection, who was sacrificing who? You were sacrificing yourself to be able to be with them. Te estaba sacrificando para estar con ellos. ¿Me entiendes? Meaning that you were giving them more. And while you were in this relationship, you were confused about their feelings. You didn't know how they felt about you. And you actually never figured that out. Because you didn't know if they you didn't know if they loved you. You didn't know if they liked you. You didn't know if they hate you and disliked you. Because that was the energy that they were specifically giving off. I don't know, specifically picking up Gemini. Okay? The thing about it is that with the Six of Pentacles and with the Queen of Cups, you are basically in the era of giving yourself more and growing. Okay? You're basically in that era. You're basically focusing on your growth. You're focusing on your expansion. And I feel like you personally also know that. And I feel like you personally also feel that. Okay? Then we have the Emperor as one of the underlying energies. They see you as somebody that has a crap load of structure that will give to people, but you're choosing to now give only to yourself with the Temperance and with the Emperor. And then we have the Death. The Death is signifying right here that they're seeing the change that you are bringing forth into your reality, and they're quite unhappy with the Four of Wands that change does not include them. Of course, it's not going to include you. Are you like mentally deranged? Of course, it's not going to include you. Like, you know, what are you thinking? You thinking it's going to include somebody that can't bring me stability? Right? And that's actually pretty funny because with the Four of Cups right here, not only are they dissatisfied, if there's a third party, they're dissatisfied with that person. And the reason I say if there is a third party is because the Four of Wands signifies two people right here. Two of Wands signifies two people. And then we have the Four of Cups. That means dissatisfaction. Right? So if there is a third party, not only are they dissatisfied with that third party, they could be thinking that you are that person when they get freaky. Just letting you know. I'm the one that shares the tea. I'm the Tarot Vaquero, and I hope you have a wonderful day. They're currently thinking about you. They're currently missing you. And at the same time, they're really, really dissatisfied with their life. Just know that you're doing better than them.